Here we go. Problems number 3 and number 4 on practice 1.1. Rose Bowl, a few of these pictures have been scaled from the original. I really focus on the football field rectangle. If that rectangle looks like it's held its integrity of side to length ratio, then you should select that one. If it looks like it's converted into a different type of shape that maybe is thinner or squattier than what it was originally, then you don't want to pick that shape. So pick the ones that you feel like still look like, a football field where it's like twice as long as it is wide. All right? So pick out of those 4, select all, so you might select more than just one. That is possible. I want to talk more about problem number 4. We all know that 5 times 3 is 15. That's easy. 4 times 8 is 32. But when you get down here to these bottom ones, there's not a whole number times 6 that gives you 9. But if you focus on what happened to these numbers in red, 5 and 15, how did I get the 3? 4 and 32. What's the connection of where the 8 comes from? What you're doing in your head with that time stacks is you're essentially dividing these two numbers. 32 divided by 4, 15 divided by 5 gives you the answers in between. So you can actually set up your answer for this question by doing 9 divided by 6, which probably not something you know off the top of your head, but that's a fraction that you should be able to easily reduce by dividing both parts by a common factor of 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. And that's why that answer there is 3 halves. Some of you might have got an answer of 1.5. That's the same thing, just in decimal form. The bottom one down here is 12 times something is 3. Like, how can I multiply and get smaller? Well, you use a fraction, and the fraction is built of the numbers that were surrounding the multiplication. 3/12 has a common factor of 3, and it reduces to a quarter. So you can actually multiply 12 by a quarter. A quarter of 12 is 3. And that's a way that you can do those mentally and not have to worry about typing something into a calculator to get 0.25, which is also correct if you had that. But 1/4 was much faster and easier to get.